Welcome to UnderCurrent Television on the University Cable Network. UnderCurrent Television is the news from Buena Vista University. We will tell you interesting and exciting happenings on campus. May 1st was the 5th Annual Scholars Day, the day of scholastic celebration showcasing students' academic achievement. BVU students presented their topics in 50-minute presentations and during a poster session in the evening. This year, 120 students representing a cross-section of academic disciplines from all 5 BVU schools showcased their original scholarly work in an interactive format. The participating students were selected based on primarily upon the recommendations of their sponsoring faculty members. Change the Curtain campaign is a campaign implemented by BVU Theater to help raise money for South School Auditorium and help build relationships between the university and the Storm Lake community. Change the Curtain campaign raised $3,306.97 to replace the mid-stage curtain for South School Auditorium. The BVU Theater presented the check to members of the Storm Lake High School District Foundation on Tuesday, May 13th at South School Auditorium. The foundation plans to purchase the mid-stage curtain with helpful advice from the faculty of Buena Vista University Theater program. Students are preparing for finals this week. Here's Amanda Trost with study tips and way to prepare.
Finals are on their way, and students need to be preparing now in order to be as successful as they can be. Talking to professors is a great place for students to start studying for their finals. Students should study in groups no larger than 3 people. The groups should quiz each other and not simply read through the material. This way, students are forced to think about the answer and not just read the information from the page. If possible, students or groups should study in the classroom where the material is taught. Studies show that this helps students retain the information much better than studying elsewhere. If students are taking an essay test, it is a good idea to write down main points on subjects that might be turned into an essay question.
I think for a lot of students, they don't realize the amount of time that they must put in order to prepare for finals. If a student says, you know, I looked through this for 45 minutes or I studied for 2 hours, they think that's enough.
Students may be tempted to stay up all night studying for a test, but in reality, all-nighters are actually detrimental to test taking and do not help.
Eat, sleep. Your body can't function well if you're not well, and so to be able to take care of yourself ahead of time so that when it comes time for the test, I know a lot of students pull an all-nighter. Then you go in to take the test and you're so tired you can't remember what's what and you can't keep things straight.
Students should remember to take breaks when studying. Also avoid distractions such as having the TV on while studying. Another problem that students, especially seniors, face during finals preparation is senioritis. Senioritis is when students who are graduating or otherwise leaving BV lose focus and start relaxing before the end of the year has come.
Seniors are getting near the end of their college career. They've been dealing with so much stress and anxiety over the past 4 years that they release that anxiety by relaxing too much. So they stop going to class, they stop doing their reading, they stop doing their papers.
Students should keep their eye on the prize and keep focusing all the way through the end of the year. Sometimes finals make a big difference in a student's grade. I'm Amanda Trost with UnderCurrent Television on the UCN.
Students should prepare early for finals to avoid cramming the night before. This way, students are more prepared and do better on their tests. BVU freshmen Mark Haugen and Darren Johnson produced an animated cartoon short that is on exhibit at the 2009 Toon Award exhibition at the Pearson Lakes Art Center in Okoboji, Iowa. Here's the look at their animated cartoon. The exhibit runs through June 27, 2009. In the morning of May 10th, crowd gave a round of applause to the unveiled Atrium Waterfall, the newly dedicated water fountain of Buena Vista University. The waterfall is located inside the dome of Ballou Library by the Common Ground coffee shop. The art sculpture is made by David Bolter, Associated Arts Professor of BVU. The water feature part of the sculpture is 13 feet by 4 feet and has a wall surrounding it. The art adds to the atmosphere to help promote and represent lifelong learning, citizens of the world, weaving the theory, and intellectual inquiry. On May 7th, in the BVU Library, celebrated arts author and Iowa's new poet laureate Mary Swander read selected pieces of her work. Having published 11 books, Swander is one of the most distinguished and important writers to come out of Iowa. As of 2009 Stoley Lecturer, she is one of the most appraised writers to visit the campus. Also, as the Professor of English and Liberal Arts and Sciences at Iowa State University, Swander gave invaluable advice to students who want to be writers. Here now, we have Kyle Glinke with us for BV Sports Highlights.
The Buena Vista baseball team saw its season come to an end on Saturday afternoon after Coe College scored twice in the bottom of the 8th inning en route to a 5-4 victory over the Beavers. Brandon Piatzik finished 2 for 5 at a leadoff spot for the Beavers, while the next 4 hitters in the lineup all tallied 1 single. Piatzik finishes the season with a school record 71 base knocks. Buena Vista finishes the season at 27-14 overall, matching the school record for wins in a season, which was set way back in 1980. The game also marked the final contest in the careers of Garrett Hill and Chris Bayerlein. After being named the MVP of the IIAC Indoor Championships earlier this year, senior Eric Burleson made it a clean sweep Saturday by earning the same honors for the Outdoor Championships. After winning the long jump on Friday afternoon, Burleson came back on Saturday and took gold in both the 100 and 200 meter dashes, while also running a leg on the school record-breaking 4x100 meter relay. Sean Olorundami was the other winner for the Beavers, taking gold in the 110 hurdles and also being part of that 4x1 relay. Olorundami notched a 3rd place finish in the 400 while also taking 4th in the 200 meter dash. The women's side was highlighted by a 2nd place finish in the shot put by Morgan Darrow and a 4th place finish in the 100 hurdles by Natalie Olorundami. As a team, the BVU men finished 4th with 72.5 points, while the Beaver women took 8th with 38. And that's a look at sports.
Thanks, Kyle, for giving us the sports. The 2009 commencement ceremony will be held in the Stevens Fieldhouse at 2:30 p.m. on Saturday, May 23rd. It is very special that the graduation day is one day earlier than previous years. Congratulations to the senior students' spring commencement, which is not only a conclusion of undergraduate studies, but at the same time, a rite of passage into a whole new era of their lives. Thank you for watching UnderCurrent TV on the University Cable Network. We'll be back with more news, sports, and exciting stories of Buena Vista University. Have a good summer. Goodbye.